All right. Welcome to the Indie Corner. We talk about all things independent comics, specifically the greatest super comic book in the universe. Robert Kirkman's Invincible. I'm Mikey.
I'm Christian. Mikey,
Dude,
why are we here today? Invincible is been dunsies.
well, first off, all I want to say is real quick. I miss saying that. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
about you.
was just like it rolled out like butter, man. I was
Oh
expecting some
man,
rust, but it came out perfect.
I feel all giddy because I'm
You
just
feel
like
giddy?
it's been so long since I've
We're
said
back
that.
at it again.
They're back at it again, people. Yeah, because it's like what Curtin said. Invincible's done. Invincible's over. Why are we doing this again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you haven't been checking the interwebs lately,
What?
there, yeah, the interwebs. It's crazy. It's a new thing.
Okay.
Um, there has been a little
Huh?
a little teaser drop for Invincible season 2.
Holy shit, dude! What the fuck?
Yeah,
What about the lawsuit?
I don't. Exactly. What about the lawsuit?
Are they calling a ceasefire just
I guess so.
because of us because they knew that the
Yeah,
fans wanted it
because
so
because
bad?
they knew that the indie core needs to make prime content,
Of
so
course,
that's why
yes.
they had to. That's why they had to keep making the show again.
Robert Kirkman was like, "All right, guys, let's stop this arguing right here and now. The indie corner, they just need that good content. It's been too long since they
Yeah,
made an Invincible
they
video.
get most of the views from the Invincible stuff and
They're a number one
Transformers.
advertising form."
Oh my gosh! But yeah, nah, people. Yeah, so the trailer, well, more of a teaser for Invincible came out today. And we figured I hit Christian up on the toilet. I'm sorry, yeah, I
You
was on
was
the toilet.
shitting. No, no,
Off,
it's
yeah,
okay. You can tell the audience you were
yeah.
shitting when you
While I was
told me.
on the toilet mid shit, I was like,
Yeah,
"Yo, I haven't seen this. Have you seen it?" He was like, "Nah." So let's
I'm
do a
not.
quick reaction for it.
Yeah,
Um, but Christian, just real talk, real quick, just to get just to get a little acclimated a little bit.
sure.
Um, what you wanna give your thoughts on like in season 1 real quick? What your impressive season 1 real quick before we
Oh,
go on
thoughts
to
of
season 2?
season one, man. What
Yeah,
can I say? I mean, the animation, of course, was a little bit blocky here and there, but like for an action level, yeah, the CGI, the army stuff.
mm-hmm.
But like that being said, like they did pretty good with like the things that they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's just like the worst part. Everything is just fucking perfect about the show.
Yeah.
The story, the characters, the comedy, it's all good. It's fucking
Mhm.
good. That's why we made a full ass podcast about the comic books because it's so good.
Yeah,
The
people. And if you haven't checked out that podcast, it's in the fucking corner. Like, come
Yeah,
on
man.
now. I'll put it in the
Yeah,
corner. Check it out.
it's still
Um,
fresh. It's good if you want to just catch up. Say if you didn't want to watch season three and just want to, I mean, season one and just want to fucking get ready for that for
yeah,
season two.
yeah.
Why not?
There's a whole ass playlist right up there. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It was perfect. I mean, granted, yeah, we did the whole podcast. We know the story like backwards and forwards.
Mhm.
So, and when that show came out, we were all. I mean, we did a reaction for the first like 2 trailers for it. I think.
Yeah,
Back
not
then.
not to brag or anything, but I think we are kind of the most forefront in deciding if it's everything and all Invincible related topics.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
are the go-to. We are the Wikipedia.
Exactly. Yeah. Who
Mhm.
cares about the Invincible podcast? There's
Of
actually a
course.
podcast called the Invincible Podcast, but
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
exactly.
just I'm
We're
just talking shit.
superior.
We could do a collab. It's all good. But
We
like it's
could,
just
if they admit that we are superior, which we are.
yeah.
That's
but
it's the only thing.
yeah, no.
Unless they asked really nicely, then we'll
Of
do it.
course, of course.
Of
Acts
course.
consent is important. But yeah, no. The first season was incredible. I mean, obviously the cast was great. Stephen Young as Mark Grayson is perfect. Like Adam Eve was great. Everyone was great. The fact that like yeah, they only did like the first 8 issues. Yeah, they only did like the first like 8 to like 10 issues.
Yeah,
But
they just stopped for Alan the Alien coming in, and
but like they managed to like add some cool stuff to like make it more lengthy, like especially like with the Omni-Man thing. Like I
mhm.
thought that was really well drawn out because it was pretty quick in the comic in terms of like his turn and all that. So
Yeah, it
add
was.
more suspense and all that. But yeah, no, there was some really great changes that worked, but yet it was still favorable for the comic. So yeah, no, it was some good stuff. And we actually, funny enough, Christian, we never actually finished. We did a review for the first like 6 episodes, never actually finished it.
Bah. They don't need to hear us talk about it. It's good. Trust us.
yeah,
That's
that's
the
true.
review for the rest of it. It's good.
That's true. But
We
yeah,
liked it.
I'm excited for it. You're excited for it, Christian. Uh,
Is
you
this
have
to
me like,
transition to get into it?
I mean, if
Because
you want.
I would love to get into it.
Okay, well, you know what? Because Christian's being antsy and impatient,
Damn
we'll
right.
get into it.
Yeah, man. They don't want to hear shit about what we have about the last season. They want to hear the good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna hear
the
the good
new
stuff. Yeah, so people, I'll just share the screen right quick, and then we will just,
Wait, before we do, are we talking over this or are we staying quiet?
Because
I wanna stay quiet
I also
personally,
want to
just
stay
some
quiet too.
story.
I think that was kind of the implied vibe.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure because this we do comment. This is kind of the whole thing.
Of course.
Commenting on things. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll when we break it down, we'll talk. That makes sense. All right. All right. So yeah, we'll just share the screen right quick, put it in full screen, and let's get it cracking.
Very good. Look at that. Not bad, Mark. You're not just invincible. You're also like Earth's best food cooking man. Pretty impressive.
What? Oh, no. I just work here. I don't actually make the food.
Next time also, constructive criticism, do not put these green things in here. These are gross.
Yeah. Hey, so did you ever find Urath?
Yeah, of course I found it. Very, very quickly, very easily. Yellow skies, purple grass, and get this, they have burgers there too, just like these. Who would have guessed, huh?
You never found it, right?
No. Nope, not even close. I hope they're okay. I think about them quite a bit, honestly. But how about you? What have you been up to? It's been a while. I think everyone agrees. It's been like a little ridiculous how long it's been.
Hey, I've been busy.
That's meta.
Doing what?
Well,
I
I've
was
been
no
busy
talking.
writing, designing, storyboarding, voice acting, key posing, in-betweening, cleaning up, color slapping, comping the whole thing and all that for, roughly thousands of shots. So it's kind of a lot.
Sure, yeah. Although like 90% of that, if I'm being honest, sounds completely made up. But the real question is, when are you going back out there? The world needs more Invincible.
Oh, it's coming, okay? Hey!
Yeah, I know, but like a specific date would be nice.
Oh, but okay, fine. The world will get more Invincible in late 2023.
All right, okay, I'll take it. Late 2023. Perfect, sure. So 2023, is that like one of your years? You know, our planet, they all have different systems of keeping track of time. Like they go around their stars at different speed, but the way you said that number makes it sound soon. Is it soon?
Okay.
All right, before you say anything, I love how meta is.
Dude, that's some good stuff right there, man.
Yeah. All right, go off, Mikey.
All right. First impressions.
So the animation, obviously, it's very dynamic. I feel like they outsourced from their regular studio.
Maybe.
Because you see with like independent animators, they really go more dynamic and extra with the movements and stuff. Like let's say Alan the Alien was moving his hand. Like a rather regular team of animators in Korea would just do that, but here they just move the entire body. If you notice that, I feel like they really just shoved. They took extra care with the animation in this teaser, and I love it so much.
Yeah, no, it's a little more fluid. They probably added like a bit more frames to like each movement. So yeah, it's probably why it's a little bit more fluid. But yeah, nah, this is a fun little teaser. I mean, like it's probably still in development, so like yeah, they probably don't really have much yet to show. But I mean they said they're in the works. So yeah, he's been. I love that. Yeah, he's been
late 2023, more or less.
Late 2023, more or less.
Yeah,
I love the fact they said he's been writing, he's been
storyboarding,
writing, he's been designing, he's been storyboarding, he's been T-posing, he's been
voice acting.
It's so great. They went through the entire animation process.
God, I love it. Oh, look at that! Just look at that tiny little chibi version of Invincible. That's so cute. It looks like a monkey.
That's so awesome. And it was just like, I'm trying to read the script like a peaceful starry night. Hold on, this is for a few moments. Then crack, the sharp sound of knuckles hitting bone. Tilt as Invincible tumbles into frame, rights himself, wipes blood from his mouth. Mark, I've been hit harder than before, way harder. The immortal slowly drifts in, costume torn, face bloody. Immortal, so arrogant, just like your father.
Ew.
So maybe immortal Mark fight? Question mark?
Yeah.
Or maybe this is just bullshit. Watch
This is definitely bullshit. They were definitely just like, fuck it, we'll find something that's on whatever. What's that website where it has fanfic? Whatever fanfic.com, and slap it in there and put it in the advertisement.
Honestly. But yeah, oh yeah, we got a little Eve design. Listen, this is a crash course in animation right here. This is for people that want to be animators. Watch this teaser.
This looks like it's just from season 1. I don't see any differences.
I mean, no, yeah, I mean they're probably not going to change much from like season 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't see any reason.
Storyboarding right over here, and then we got some Steven Yeun voice acting over there.
Oh boy, look at that handsome man.
He's just like bah.
Wow.
The chibi.
It's so cute, man. I would love to look up who animated this.
Obviously, yeah, no, for real, me as well. Let's see. Yeah, I got some. I love how they literally go through like the whole process. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's a cute little crash course on animation. Really get the impatient fans to be like, hey, it's a lot of work. This isn't a quick shit to do. Please.
Exactly. Yeah, no. That's really literally what it is.
Yeah, because there's so many people who get so upset that animation takes so long.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, basically what this teaser is pretty simple. It's just them just recognizing that, like, the show's been gone for a while, which I appreciate. The fact that, they are acknowledging that they are hard at work doing it. And that's taking a little bit, which makes sense because animation takes a lot of time and hard work. And the fact that, like, yeah, like we're gonna be getting it later this year. It's
very exciting.
Very exciting. Late this year, more or less.
Maybe 2024. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. No, I would prefer. I would hope this comes out like October, November.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
I demand it tomorrow, but realistically, it's probably around that. I was thinking maybe December, January.
Yeah. That would make a little bit more sense, but I hope that it comes out earlier.
Yeah, me too. Honestly.
So here's the thing, right? While watching this, I kind of noticed something real quick. All right,
what you got?
All right, so I'm
this shady individual off in the corner. Is that what we're gonna talk about?
I'm observing these similarly looking gentlemen over here.
Yeah, doesn't that guy looks kind of familiar? That shirt kind of looks familiar, doesn't it?
What
kind of jeans are those? You think that guy's wearing? You think they're Levi's?
Clearly they're Versace.
Oh, they're probably Versace.
They're Versace jeans. Yo, so if people who haven't watched our podcast, which again you should, but if you're not getting the joke by now, I think this is our boy Angstrom Levi jeans. To be exact. That
a big villain in the Invincible universe.
No, yeah. Honestly, probably one of our favorite villains, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Yeah,
he's like Mark's first arch nemesis.
Basically, right? Yeah. He's pretty much basically his first arch nemesis.
And you never forget your first.
Never forget your first, man. I sure don't. But yeah, no, I think this might be Angstrom Levy talking to another Angstrom Levy, maybe.
Can you explain to the audience what's so special, Angstrom Levy?
All right, okay. So Angstrom Levy in the comic book is basically he is there's many like
multiverse dimensional hopper.
Yeah, multiverse dimensional hopper. He is basically a guy. Well, one version of him has the ability to travel through other dimensions. He ends up, kind of gaining like all of his other variants, and then trying to like do an experiment to take their minds and to boost his own intelligence. Something goes wrong. Invincible so happens to be there. Doesn't really cause the accident to go wrong, but like he's just there. And then Angstrom all of his variants die, so there's only one Angstrom left in the multiverse, and then but the side effect was he gets all ugly and all that.
The experiment was to just gain all the knowledge of each of his variants. So as a result of the experiment going wrong, his brain is now 1 million times bigger to the size of multiple variant brains, and he's now 80% brains, and he's kind of out of it in his world. He doesn't really know what's happening. He's kind of getting confused with this Mark and the other dimensional Marks. which I'm not sure if we spoil anything to talk about the other dimensional marks.
I mean, that's the thing, right? I feel like the moment, that's why I'm kind of getting a little giddy, because the moment that we see this, if this is Angstrom, which it probably is, but like the moment we see, you know, our boy Angstrom, it means like maybe season 3, which I kind of predicted this. I said season 3 would be Invincible wartime. I think, and
season 3.
Yeah. That's how the season's like. No, because season 3 it makes more sense timeline wise. Yeah. So that's Angstrom Levy and Christian. Remember what I said I'd cast for Angstrom Levy, and I hope they get this motherfucker.
I don't remember who you wanted to cast.
I wanted my boy Jamie Foxx. Jamie, I can make it do what it do, baby. Fox, bro.
Yeah, I could see
it.
He can do it. I mean, it's got range. He could do it.
I mean, well, I said that for the live action movie, but like he could also do the voice acting too, like for sure.
I've always considered Angstrom Levy to have more of a nerdy voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a little bit on nasally.
So like kind of like
too cool.
So kind of like
but he's got the look though. He's got
because when I read Angstrom in my head, I think of do you ever watch the like the 2013 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show, the 3D animated one?
Yes.
Okay, their version of Baxter Stockman, that voice I think of when I read Angstrom. Very like nerdy.
Stockman?
Yeah, Baxter Stockman, the guy who makes the mousers. Like the little robots.
Yeah, I got his face, but I don't have his voice.
Yeah. People, if you know what I'm talking about, that's kind of what I think Angstrom would sound like, but I think Jamie Foxx could do a good job. If they could get Oscar award-winning actor Mahershala Ali, Oscar-winning actor Big Hirsch Ali, they can get Jamie Foxx. Yeah. But yeah.
Watch, we're completely wrong.
That's true.
I feel like we're not. I genuinely feel like we're not, but watch, they were just some random ass dudes chilling.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. But Christian, do you have any theories on what you want or any expectations you want to see?
That was the theory. Those were my expectations.
I
was actually hoping that this would be the Invincible War.
Nah, it's too soon. It's too soon.
But that was my favorite though.
That because granted, they said they're gonna do season 3 is also confirmed. Like that's already in the works. So like that's more of a season 3 thing, I think, in terms of because like right now, because with the Invincible, because like right now, my expectations for right now, right? Angstrom Levy's introduced, okay. Oliver's introduced because that has to happen.
True.
And we see all the insect bug people.
I freaking hate Oliver, by the way.
I mean,
I'm not sure if you remember my burning hatred.
I remember your burning hatred for Oliver, but like, I mean, I also remember you loving him towards the end. So, and there are receipts for that.
But little baby Oliver was a little shit. A little shit boy. Didn't know nothing about regular ass human interactions.
Oh my god. Just Christian and his colorism. It's just so bad.
Okay, he just so happened to be purple. Okay, fine.
But yeah, nah. So Oliver is gonna be introduced. I also would love if Bulletproof was introduced in here too.
Oh, that's right, Bulletproof.
And I already know who I want to cast Bulletproof because I read him in my head this way. For like the voice. I would love my boy Michael B. Jordan to play Bulletproof. That would be nice. It just sounds right. His voice just sounds right coming out of Bulletproof's mouth. Just makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else there is. I mean, it's been a while since we've touched on the comic.
Was Tech Jacket introduced this early?
No, I mean, maybe, but
I don't remember when he was introduced, but I feel like this is when we start to see a lot more variety of superheroes now.
I
just
would
to fill up the void.
I would hope so, but there's also a tricky thing with that, and because Kirkman did a talk on like Reddit basically about this to like while the show was coming out. A lot of the characters that have their own books, because those are separate Image properties, most likely will not be able to come into the show because
that's just a rights issue.
This is a rights issue, so like that's why we probably haven't seen like Brit. And like Science Dog was turned into Seance Dog, and et cetera, et cetera. So
does Brit get introduced around this
Brit,
time?
we should have seen Brit by now, like in like
Ah.
at least like in like the background in the first season. But like you know,
So for the people who don't know, Brit is just this old, ripped guy who's indestructible. He doesn't have super strength. He just can't be destroyed.
yeah,
And people just send him in to like drop off nukes because he'll be fine.
yeah, he's basically Luke Cage without the super strength.
There you go.
And listen, if you want us to do Brit on the podcast, we can do that as a bonus episode for Invincible, because I actually have never read the Brit series before.
Put it in the comments if you want it.
If you want some Brit, but yeah, nah, it's just or like Super Patriot. We can't Super Patriot because he has his own book. So yeah, like that's an issue. I would love to see a lot of those characters show up. Like Astounding Wolfman would be cool as well. But like, I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's a rights thing. But who knows? Maybe they might. Who knows? Maybe they might make up some characters.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they'll just take a little bit of a twist. I don't know how legally that'll work, but maybe they'll go for at least one or two, like maybe a crowd favorite. This is an interesting question. If you could pick someone from the Peanut Gallery to be in it, who would you pick? Because I personally, top two, I'd probably go with Brit.
Okay.
And Bulletproof.
Yeah,
Tech Jacket, because I know you want to say Bulletproof.
Yeah, no, I want to say Bulletproof, but I don't really know. I mean, especially in terms of like the later Guardians. You mean? No, they could definitely do this character because he doesn't have his own book. But I would love to see like Best Tiger. Like
Best Tiger?
Yeah.
Do I even remember Best Tiger?
Yeah, he's basically like the Daredevil guy.
Oh, Best Tiger!
The guy with the guns with the blindfold.
Yes,
because like he's not actually blind. He just likes a good challenge.
He's just so overpowered.
Because
the only reason everyone lives is because he lets them live. Legit.
Yeah. He I remember the best part of what was it like? Was it Guarding the Globe? I think it was Guarding the Globe. That
where
issue.
He was going on that assessation spree.
Yeah, where he killed everyone in the Guardians just because he could. Well, it was like I think it was in his head, but like it was good stuff. It's like you guys. Sarah's here. It's like you guys look at a lot like two people I know. I mean,
who? Name one person that you know. Name one human, Sarah. I bet you can't.
Yeah,
she just comes up with Jesus Christ or something.
Jesus Christ and
Batman's Batman.
But yeah, it's I think Best Tiger would be cool. I gotta like look up because it's been a while since like I would Kaboomerang definitely. Kaboomerang is also fun.
Boomerang?
Yeah.
Really?
Kaboomerang and Best Tiger are like the Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker of Invincible. Like they're hilarious duo. But yeah, I definitely expect to see maybe some more Guardians characters. Also, seeing now because I think Mark and Amber didn't break up, so I think supposed to.
Mark and Amber didn't.
I think they're still together. But yeah, they're still together by the end of the series. So
all right,
maybe
oh yeah, you're right, because there was that whole bullshit thing where she was like, "Oh no, Mark, I'm so sorry that your dad beat your ass.
Yeah,
let's get back together."
Yeah, so I'm curious to see maybe that relationship tie off and then tease, Mark and Eve's relationship.
Yeah, dude, I really hope they address what the hell happened with her, because there was like so much backlash for that character. It just didn't make any sense why she wanted to break up with Mark.
Yeah,
and she pretended that she didn't know, or she did know this entire time. Wow, it's so confusing.
Yeah, I hope they address that as well. But I mean, do you think that they're gonna maybe flesh out some stuff that wasn't really fleshed out that much in the comic? Because I remember
what.
Like the thing with Damien Darkblood, the demon Rorschach. Kirkman did say that like he would like to expand more on that in maybe the next season.
He did a great job in the first season.
Exactly.
He made it really interesting.
Like, would it be cool as shit if we see Invincible just like in hell, like with Damien Darkblood or something? Like,
honestly,
no?
I wouldn't be interested in that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll feel like too much like Hellboy, like a ripoff of
Well,
Hellboy.
Demon Dropout is a ripoff of Hellboy.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have to be so obvious about it.
But yeah,
But
I don't know.
yeah, I agree with that.
Mhm.
I feel like it'd be a good opportunity to flesh out that character more because they made him very interesting.
They did. And he was a
Very-
one-note character. Like he was
Oh,
just a
yeah.
one-note character. He was a running gag in the fact that he was too late to investigate stuff because even though he was literally a detective. It was
Oh,
what's up?
Mikey, remember Thor?
Thor.
Kid Thor?
Oh, Kid Thor. Yeah.
Kid Thor,
I
yeah.
know. I
That'd be
expect to
awesome.
see some capes in here. I would love to see capes.
Yeah.
But again, they had their own
Maybe
series.
Knockout too.
So I don't know. But like
maybe in the background or something.
maybe.
Yeah,
Like, I
maybe
would
they could
love to see-
afford like a one frame.
Yeah, I
of
would
them
love. I
popping
would
in.
love to see like Bolt and like Commander Capitalism and Knockout and Kid Thor. That would be sick.
Knockout,
I would
yeah.
love that. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't really have much to say because like they didn't really give us much. But like I'm
didn't.
very excited. I'm expecting an either a trailer coming out maybe closer towards the next few months or at San Diego Comic-Con. That's when they'll probably drop like an official trailer for season 2.
Look forward to.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. But yeah, no, hope that's what I just want. Angstrom, Oliver, more even Mark and Eve building their relationship a little bit.
Yeah, some
and-
schmecking between
And
them two. Some
and
relationship.
exactly. So maybe a little smooch. I don't know. And some more characters showing up. Like
Yeah.
I would love Bulletproof to show up here. But yeah, Christian, any finishing thoughts before we close it out?
This is the section where he's in college now, right?
He is in college.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah.
How he balances college and superhero. Be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
I think that's like the. Can you think of another superhero show that has the superhero set in college?
I can think of anything.
I think this might be the first one because all of them were at high school just for the marketing.
I mean, the only one I can think of is like the Spider-Man MTV show, the new animated series, was like my personal favorite Spider-Man show. That was when Peter Parker was set in college.
Yeah,
Like Peter Parker was in college. But other than that,
it was like the old one, right?
that was in the 2000s. And it was 3D animated. And Neil Patrick Harris
3D
was
animated?
Spider-Man. Yes.
What?
It is deep seated in my brain because I low key love it. But yeah, no, I think this might be the first. And I think it's like that's one of the things that's interesting about Invincible is that like Mark trying to balance that college superhero life, but yet inevitably realize like he doesn't even want to be in college.
Yeah.
And it even applied that in the show because I was rewatching that episode where they visit the university. And Mark only wants to go there just so that him and Amber can stay together.
Don't
So,
do that,
like,
kids. If you learn anything from this podcast, don't do what Mark did because you'll inevitably drop out and you'll become a superhero, which sounds pretty cool, but he gets his ass beat a lot.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Don't go to a college that your partner's going to.
Yeah, listen, you can drop out, but realize that if you want to be a superhero, it's gonna be a bloody
of course
mess.
You can drop out. Yeah,
It's gonna be a bloody mess. Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else? Anything else you want to say?
I got nothing.
All right, people. Well, I mean, that's basically it, folks. I mean, we're excited. Late 2023, more or less. But yeah. Thanks, Christian. Again, this was good. This is nice little.
My fucking It was so good to put the old boots back on and talk about Invincible.
Oh Lord, yes, it was. Yeah.
If
you want us to talk more of Invincible, we can do that. I mean, it's gonna either be your choice or if we feel like it. So, like, let us know if you want more Invincible. We would love to do more. Definitely.
For the comment section, a quick question: Who do you remember that? Remember that old bit? Who do you want to see in Invincible season 2? Let us know down in the comments below.
I'm trying to think of who I want. Like, I want any more people.
We just had this conversation. What do you mean you're gonna think?
There's a ton of people in Invincible, dude. There could be more that I'm like forgetting.
Your answer is Bulletproof, and what other second thing that you said?
Okay.
Yeah, that's your answer. Deal with it.
All right, people. Well, that's gonna be it. We appreciate it for those watching. Those that are watching or will watch this, we appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little short one. So,
And shout out to Sarah. Hey,
shout out to Sarah. Yeah, who I hope you figure out who those two people are because
yeah, we have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah, not at all. But yeah, be on the lookout for Transformers on Monday. And as well as like there's some clips coming. Listen, editing takes time and it's work. And I'm lazy. So they'll come when they come. I am who I am. But yeah, Christian. Do you wanna I was gonna say nope, never mind. We're not gonna talk about that.
It was the COVID thing. I think that's what you were thinking of.
Oh yeah.
That's what we usually do after that, right?
I don't think we want to address COVID right now, bro.
We don't have to.
We're not going to. But
yeah. Congratulations, everyone. You washed your hands. You've listened to me. We did it. We stopped COVID. More or less.
More or less. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. We appreciate it. And catch y'all on the next one.
Namaste.
Peace out.